Hi, and welcome. Today we have a special kind of workout for you. We are doing standing bar Pilates and a little bit of Pilates down on the floor, but what makes it special is today we're using the TRX for our added stability component. There's a reason that TRX is used a lot in physiotherapy classes and especially with aging populations because it gives a little bit of support to help us with our balance, but not so much that we can really lean on it. So it also challenges our base of support. It challenges our balance in good ways. So let's make our feet about as wide as our mat, hands right out in front, one hand in each foot cradle. Just warming up a little bit through your lower back. Extend your arms as far out in front as you can. Try to straighten your back. Knees are a little bit bent. Should feel like you're stretching through your hamstrings, hinging your hips back. Maybe getting a little bit of movement in your lower back. This is really good if you have tightness in your lower back or you've been sitting for most of the day. We have a short warm up today. Let's do 2 more of these. 1 more. Come on up, walk your feet in a little bit. So your body is at more of an angle and we twist. Just pull and twist. Keep your spine straight. So you have to squeeze your glutes a little bit, and we're rotating through the middle part of your back. Up and rotate. Just warming up with some nice easy rotations. Pull. Should feel this in your obliques right here. 1 more each side. And up. Make your feet little bit wider than your mat. Let's just do some hip circles. Back, around, and forward. Loosening up your hips. Bend your knees to help facilitate this big hip circle. 1 more this direction, and then we switch directions. 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Flip over, one hand in each foot cradle, and step forward for a big lunge. So these are what I call warm-up lunges. The back foot stays on the floor. So your back heel is touching the floor, and you're feeling a little bit of a stretch in the calf of the back leg. Forward and switch. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Walk in just a little bit. Your hands are now right by your shoulders. We'll lift and lower. So this isn't a chest press, it's a shoulder raise. Exhale and lift. Leaning forward just a little bit so you have a little bit of pressure on your hands through the foot cradles. Let's do 4 more. 3, 2, 1. Good. Flipping back around, we are ready to start a set of 5 exercises, all standing on one leg before we switch to the other side. So I'm going to be standing on my left leg, and I'm going to have both foot cradles on my left side, so my hand is in the foot cradle. So let's stand up nice and tall, little bit of a bend through the front knee just so it's soft. And I want you to wrap your toes around the calf on your standing leg. Open and close. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold it out. We tap and in. 2. So I want you to feel nice and tall. 4, and this elbow is bent and the hand is soft. 6, 7, 8. Bring the knee up so it's right in front of the belly button and lift and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5. Standing crunch. 2, 1. Foot comes back at about 45 degrees. We do little leg raises here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last thing on this side, knee comes in, we shoot it back, and we bring this hand out as far front as we can and up. 8. So keeping this movement a little bit smaller. 7. So we're not rotating the hips. Hips come straight forward and back. 5. Woo. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake out that standing leg. That was tough. That was a lot on one side. Let's get squared up on the other side. So you have a little bit of tension. You're pressing down on the foot cradle with your arm, but you're not like gripping with a death grip. And we're standing up nice and tall. And then I want a little bit of a bend in this elbow, just so you're not locking out the elbow. Bring your toes around behind the opposite calf, and we clamshell. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we tap and in. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Knee in. As we pulse the knee up, we kind of crunch in and bring our belly button in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, look up, and 1. Leg comes back at about 45 degrees. Square up your hips and your shoulders, and we lift. 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, standing up nice and tall, looking up in front of you. Knee comes in and goes out behind you. Let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, exhale. And 1. Good. Shake it out. So with all of these standing bar, if you've taken a standing bar class before, you're nice and tall like a ballerina. Your spine is nice and straight. And I like to think of really lifting up and out of my pelvis. So we're kind of stretching our body rather than, sinking down into our hips or sinking down into our shoulders. Anytime that we're in this stretched, elongated position, it's helping us train our posture and helping our back extensor muscles get stronger. So as we age, as we do other types of activities, our back stays nice and strong and supported. One hand in each handle. Going back to the original side, so I started standing on my left leg. I'm going to keep my right toes down and my left foot is down. Right toes are down. A simple single leg squat. 8, 7. So all my weight, almost all my weight, is on my left foot. 6, 3, 2, 1. Stay down. Now my right toe is going to come back, tap behind and in, staying low on my left leg. 8, 7. Try to keep your chest up. Don't pull with your arms. 4, 3. Gentle through your fingers. And 1. Stay here. Now we tap out. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come on up and we switch. Now I have my right leg as the standing leg. Just a little bit of balance through my left toes. Let's squat and press. 8, 7. It's a single leg squat. 4, 3. Make sure your shoulders stay over your hips. 1. Come on down. Hold it here. Look up. You don't need to be looking down at your toes. Out and in. Hello. 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay here. Now we go to the side. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up and shake it out. We are going to flip around from this position for a couple of standing things and then coming down to the floor. So the first is a standing plank saw. Put one arm in each foot cradle, just at a comfortable spot for your forearms, and then walk your feet back so you're at an angle. You're not going to feel your abs in the standing plank unless you're pushing your hips forward, right? So if you're down like this, it's not a plank. Push forward. Now, elbows are bent 90 degrees, and they're right in front of your chest. Let's lift and lower. 8, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's come on up. You're going to stay here with your arms, but now you can balance on one leg. Keep your arms here. We lift and lower. 8, 7. Point that foot. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring the foot off to the side. Flex the foot. Little lateral lift. 8, 7, 6, 5. Put a little bit of pressure on the foot cradles. 2 and 1. Arms come up overhead, knee to elbow on one side only. 8, 7. So the knee is coming off to the side. Woo, little bit of balance. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now the knee is right out in front. We lift the knee and crunch our arms. 8, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's square it up. We have those things on the other side. First with a straight leg raise, pointing the toe. A little bit of work for the hip flexor here. 8, 7. Exhale. 2, 1. Flex the foot. Sweep the leg out to the side. 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arm comes up, knee to elbow. 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're right in the center. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Walk forward. Stretch your abs a little bit. We have a small section down on the floor. Let's get ready with our mats. Okay, join me down on the floor. We're down on the front of our bodies and one hand in each foot cradle. You just want the length of the straps to be about, 6 inches off of the floor so that your hands are right out from your shoulder. You don't want the straps to be way up there so it's pulling your shoulder back, if that makes any sense. And in this nice elongated position, we lift just a little bit, pull up your belly button. I want you to imagine that there's a little marble that you're trying to roll underneath your belly button and the floor. So we stay up in this position, we pull and extend. 8, stay up. 7, exhale. 4, look up just a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Now we come down. We're going to pull up and alternate which leg comes up. So I'm starting with my left and now my right. Look down, look up. This is a swimmer. Let's do 8 more. 8, 7. Should feel this in the back, in the tops of the shoulders. 4, 3, and 1. Hands out in front. Keep your hands where they are. We're going to press up, almost like doing a cobra, and then look down at the mat. Lift and lower. Keep your feet on the floor. Keep your hips on the floor. Good. So when we do cobras, we look up and we retract through our shoulder blades. 4 more. 3, 2, and 1. Good. We flip over a little bit of abs, and then we are done. I'm going to put my microphone back on. I just didn't want to smash it. Let's come down to a crunch position. Knees are bent and right on top of your hips. We crunch and lower. 8. So this is very familiar if you've done Pilates reformer. 6. Little bit of pressure on your hands, reaching forward. 2 and 1. Hold it up and we tap. Chest and head are up. We tap one toe down and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 2, and 1. Lift up. We're going to stay on one side as one leg comes up and back. This is easier if you don't have a wall, if you're not anchored to a wall. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Other side. 8, 7, 6. Lots of length through that toe. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toes down. Let's sit up just for a second. Roll forward over your feet and come on back up, stacking one vertebrae at a time so you're nice and tall. Curve, round, and up. Squeeze your shoulder blades back. Very popular reformer exercise. 3. See if you can reach out over your toes. 6, 7, and 8. Hold it here. Reach through your fingertips, stretching through your hamstrings. And come on up. Feet are right out in front. We're just doing a little bit of mobility. Drop your knees down to one side and the other. Just to stretch through your hips a little bit. Good. Okay, let's stop on one side for a little bit of a modified pigeon stretch. Let go of the straps. Both knees are bent 90 degrees. We come over the front foot. So it feels like a pigeon stretch. You have the option here to bring that back leg all the way back if you're familiar with this stretch. For a lot of people, it's fine to stay right here with both knees bent. Come on up, switch your legs so the other leg is in front. Other leg is back behind you. And bend over the front knee. Short workout today. It's easy for you to stack these workouts with other programs. If you check out my YouTube channel, I have a lot of core and ab programs, lots of stretching and mobility. Let's just sit comfortably for a little bit of a rotation. Opposite hand on one knee and look behind you and rotate. These programs are so important. They're important neurologically to keep our balance and that kind of our brain running smoothly, especially as you get older. One more time, each side. If you're rehabbing an injury and you feel like you lost a little bit of balance, or maybe you have someone older in your life and they feel like their balance isn't good, the TRX is really a great way to start them out with balance because it is a support, but because it moves just a little bit, it really challenges people's balance and it can really improve your balance in a short amount of time. So thank you for joining me today. If you liked this video, please consider liking and subscribing. And if you want to see other TRX videos, let me know and I'll make some more for you. Thank you.